So this is just another update. I got the bike back from the repair shop. It was there almost a month. And so I managed to get some new things on the bike. I put a different, well, actually it's just a different color fuel filter on here. There was a silver one. Now there's a red one to go along with these AN red hose fittings. And what else I do this thing. Now it went into the shop to get rocker lockers put in the heads. And for those who knows what rocker lockers are, I don't need to explain it. But for those who don't, generally it's an aftermarket update or install, to quiet the engine down, because my engine has nearly 90,000 miles on it now, and it's gone through some changes. As you can see, a little bit of copper work there, and a brand new crankcase breather, and new fittings for the tank mounted fuel gauge, which is basically just a peep gauge, if you ask me. And got the new shocks put on here. These are low quality shocks. I just had them put on there because they're not designed for people, over 200 pounds, But for lighter riders, maybe 170 or lighter, these will work just fine. And I got my new and improved brake light, and I made this copper cover to cover the crack that is in the rear fender. So that's an improvement. We're in the sunlight right now, and the piston brake light is a little brighter than the one that was previously on there. And I'm gonna do a little bit of engraving work. I don't know if you can read that, but I'll read it for you. And it says, "A shadow shall fall over America. Evil shall grow in its path, and the righteous shall suffer persecution by the unjust." And so I'm gonna engrave that myself, and I'm going to have some decal made for the Dark Star logo. I was thinking about having that engraved in the tank also. So those are some of the things that's going to be done to it. And I'm also going to have some decals made for the side of the tank. And the new wires look pretty good. And also the new fuel petcock. It was rather kind of tedious to install. And the speedometer locator. I got the new LEDs in there, and they're all working. New front tire, new wave rotors, and soon I'm gonna replace the stock front brake caliper with a performance machine 4-piston or maybe even 6-piston calipers, and the new black wheel with the chrome spokes. I wanted black spokes, but they were like another $60 to $80 more, you know, so I didn't want to spend that. And got some black axle nut covers also, and they look pretty good. Another thing that I did to this was, I don't know if you can see it here, I'm gonna try to get behind there, is I put some heat wrap on there. I think that was a better photo of it, and that's gonna keep the heat in the pipes. Should provide a little better performance. And also the much talked about HSR clone carburetors. Now this one is a Kippa. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. I think it's on the other side, but this is a Kippa version of a Mikuni HSR 42 carburetor, and I was told to throw these things away, they were junk, you know, but this one, I don't know, maybe I got lucky, but you know, I put the correct jets in there, it's running fine. I think I may have to make a small adjustment to the accelerator pump. There's the screw to adjust the accelerator pump rod. As you can, there it goes. As you can see that. And so these are just some of the things I've done to the bike, along with the RPM gauge, which doubles as the voltmeter. I even put a switch on the back here, so yeah, there we go. And also upgraded the LED housing here, as you can see, and the 40 caliber casings, which I turned into switch covers. And you probably can't see it too well, but there's also LEDs illuminating the fuel filter. There we go. And I also put one on the outside of the PEEP gauge. So the next thing to get are some aftermarket switch covers or switches. I'm gonna change out these Harley Davidson ones for some aftermarket ones. That's gonna clean up the handlebar look a little bit. And probably the last thing I'm gonna do to this is convert from belt drive to a chain drive system. And I think that's probably gonna round out all the modifications I'm gonna do to this bike for now. And also the two-stroke is coming by here. I'll wait till you pass. I put in a Dynatech ignition module. So it's gonna look pretty good at night. I'll do another video on it, because when it's turned on, I think that LED, the green LED, is lit up. But when it's running, it'll flicker back and forth. Well, that's all for now.